Word that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce had been seen on the marina of this tiny speck, 5 square miles, of an island for a vacation was met with bemusement by the tourists who had gathered to watch the magnificent sunset at the bar, and with dismay by locals, worried that their little speck of paradise was turning into the next Saint Barts. "I hear she's staying right up the street," a woman sitting alone at the bar told us. She was cheerfully downing perfectly chilled prosecco in a champagne flute. The locals seemed unimpressed. "It's the 2%ers who are coming, and the ultra-rich," one shopkeeper told us, noting that business had been brisk among the wealthier Americans, Canadians and Brits that are the backbone of the economy here. "We have 20 billionaires on this island alone. The traffic is getting to be unbearable," she said, eyeing me suspiciously. I straightened up and tried looking like a 2%er, but I wasn't sure what they looked like. "Traffic? What traffic?" I looked out the window of her shop. Most people were driving around in golf carts. With a population of only 1,800, Harbour Island and its one and only town, Dunmore Town, makes Saint Barts, population 11,000, look like midtown Manhattan. The woman herself, she explained, had moved to Eleuthera, a 10-minute water taxi ride away, where the hoi polloi rarely come, apparently. All of which begs the question, why on earth would anyone, let alone Taylor Swift and a bunch of billionaires, come to this tiny speck? Why are there so many huge yachts sitting in Valentines Marina? Harbour Island is barely an island. It's an island off an island, in this case Eleuthera, some 60 miles northeast of Nassau. You can't fly in. You have to fly to Eleuthera, take a taxi to a dock a few miles away, and take a water taxi to Harbour Island. This inaccessibility, apparently, is a major selling point for the tiny group of people that can fit on the island, and afford to pay the steep, Saint Barts-style, prices. The operative word is tiny. The largest hotel has 41 rooms. The dozen or so other hotels have less than that. Altogether, there can't be more than 250 hotel rooms on the entire island. It's unlikely you'll see a big global chain set up shop here. It's doubtful the infrastructure could support a large hotel. Not surprisingly, there seems to be a brisk business renting out the few houses on the island. Walk around the town for a few days, though, and you can see why a small group of travelers keep coming back and seem very uninterested in making it bigger. While the locals may be complaining about traffic and rich people, don't expect the government of the Bahamas to shut the door. Tourism accounts for 50% of the GDP of the country, and employs nearly 70% of the workforce. Thanks to that infusion of cash, per capita income is the third largest in the Western Hemisphere, behind the US and Canada. Luxury travel may be booming, but travel to the Caribbean in general remains strong.